Oakfield College and Wits Theatre. They're thrilled to revive the iconic musical production of Godspell, bringing its signature blend of rock, pop and folk music back to life once again. With its timeless themes and memorable hit songs like Day by Day and Prepare Ye the Way of the Lord, Godspell has captivated audiences since its Broadway debut all the way back in 1971. And so this upcoming production promises to be an unforgettable experience. It features a talented cast of students and guest artists under the direction of Tracey Human and musical direction of Dale Ray. And so perhaps to chat a little bit more, Nicole Finney, CEO of Oakfield College, joins us. Nicole, good morning. Welcome. Thank you for your time.
Morning.
I mean, this revival of Godspell, tell us about, the relevance of the story, the social commentary, the universal story of humanity at large, based on the Gospel of Matthew, but relevant in terms of its themes still playing out today.
Liesl, yeah, so we're just off, we won the Naledi Theatre Awards last year and for doing this production, and we decided to bring it on for the simple reason that we felt it was time. We felt it was time that people needed to hear this feel-good story, that we needed to go back to the good news and the fun and the excitement that the story brings. And when Tracey came to us last year and said, let's do the show, it was actually quite pertinent because we knew, of course, we know Des and Dawn for years and years. And it was really, really quite amazing. And I think it was quite pertinent for the kids as well to understand what exactly it meant to put on a show of this caliber and this history. And they grasped it so well, and they really, really took it to heart, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
And
well, Nicole,
so yeah.
let me get in more on that good news and the talented cast of students, the guest artists that obviously encapsulated the much needed qualities, and how it was also adapted to a South African audience. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
That it's adapted to a South African audience, very much so, bringing in a lot of South African dance styles. Our kids are a wide range of South Africans.
Yes.
So it really does. Some of the humor that comes in, Tracey brings in a lot of the humor, and she brings in a lot of the South African humor as well. I mean, there's a scene there where the kids do everybody sees the guys on the street corner at the robots with their little crates. There's a scene with that. So it's really, really bringing it home, making it relevant.
I actually wanted to speak about, the music, because that's a huge element as well. It's got rock, it's got folk, it's got gospel as well. Can you tell us how that's also been, incorporated? I'm asking this because, to your point, it's a balance, right? There's deeply spiritual messaging, but there's also there's humor, there's lightness as well to it.
Making it relevant, making it completely relevant so it's inspiring. Actually, I mean, we said it the other day, it's inspiring a new generation, really, that it brings it through. And it's I can't say it enough. It's such a feel good, it's a foot stomping. People in the audience are stomping their feet and bopping and jiving and really, really feeling good. Yet this message of kindness and goodness and hope comes through across the board.
And absolutely, and even just the ensemble work as well, the work that went into it, the rehearsals. I mean, did you manage to see what was happening behind the scenes in the build-up to all of this? What would have been some of the more challenging parts in terms of the rehearsals for the students to balance their lives as well?
Absolutely. You must understand, these kids have started rehearsing probably about 2 months ago, and they've got still their entire classwork has to happen. And so there are evenings, late into the evenings, weekends, they're there. So shame, their lives really do just get consumed by this. And then also, so trying to cope with the academics, and in the middle of all of that was their June exams. So they really, really just take it on, and the talent that we've got this year Last year blew us away with the talent. But this year, really, the work they're putting in, the complicated choreography, all of that kind of stuff, we are so proud of our students. So proud of our students.
In terms of dates, in terms of performance, in terms of accessibility as well, how do we view that? How do we support them as well? Is there going to be an encore and then it will be extended? No pressure.
Wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that be great? So this year we're at the Wits Theatre because that's where the play actually started in 1973 and the Great Hall. That's where Des and Dawn put it on. So taking it, Malcolm Perky, who's the consulting director of Wits Theatre, said, "Listen, I really want this show to be at the Wits Theatre because of its story." And we're putting it on 12 shows only from the 27th of August to the 7th of September. There are matinees, there are Saturday shows. There's safe parking at the Wits Theatre. It's all set up, all systems go. And yes, if you can get there, you need to get there. You really do.
All right, Nicole, thank you for your time this morning and for your energy. We're looking forward to that obviously taking place, as you mentioned, between the 27th and the 27th of August and the 7th of September. Nicole Finney, CEO of Oakfield College, chatting about the upcoming production, Godspell. Of course, just sharing some of the insights into this iconic musical that promises to captivate audiences with its timeless themes and unforgettable music.